Near the town of CASSETTE in the northeast of the country, the rains have stopped, but the water has not yet started to recede. However, disaster means different things to different people. No school for some, but for Mother, a long, hard slog through the thigh-deep floods to find food and drinking water. Further east, the rains continue to drive up river levels, and town after town was cut off as roadways collapsed and bridges were in danger of being swept away. People stayed together for safety and company, and the government ordered all available working trucks to be pressed into relief work. Food is available, but open roads are becoming fewer. However, government truckloads of bedding, clothing and medical supplies are getting through. The government has declared the area a disaster zone and has ordered in troops to assist relief work. More rain has been forecast, and paddle or pedal power will remain the primary modes of transport here for some time. Torrential monsoon rains have triggered floods and mudslides in both Thailand and Malaysia, leaving up to 200 people dead with many more unaccounted for. The town of Hat Yai in southern Thailand is one of the hardest hit by the floods, said to be the worst for 50 years. Thousands of the town's residents have been left homeless. Even their livestock have no accommodation. While those in towns on the plains are having to contend with swirling floodwaters, the mountainous inner regions of southern Thailand are being devastated by mudslides. A wave of mud and logs has virtually buried one mountain village. Rescuers are digging frantically for survivors. Major roads and railway lines have been cut off in both Thailand and Malaysia. In Thailand, 1,000 troops, 3 helicopters and 30 boats are being used to ferry those stranded to higher ground. Transport planes have been seconded to fly food from Thailand's capital, Bangkok, to stricken areas. Those not affected by the floods are being asked to help out with food and clothing.
It's said to be the worst disaster ever to hit Thailand. A week of torrential rains followed by mudslides has left huge areas of the country devastated. 370 people are reported dead and hundreds are still missing. Some fear the death toll may rise to 800. Most of the deaths were apparently caused by mud and logs racing down barren hillsides stripped bare by logging and slamming into villages. Troops and rescue workers dug through mud and debris in an effort to reach bodies and find survivors. An estimated 22,000 people were left homeless. They huddle in makeshift evacuation camps, their situation made worse by heavy rains last night. But there was some relief. Government trucks brought medical supplies and food to the flood-ravaged areas. Planes and helicopters dropped supplies to townships cut off by the disaster. Prime Minister Chatichai Chunhavan visited the disaster areas and pledged $120 million in relief aid. The injured were flown by helicopter to hospitals on safer and drier ground.